All right, guys, welcome back to another video here with me. Today we're going to be doing NFL. We did NBA a little bit last time. We're going to be doing NFL this time. So what you have seen, as you see on my screen right now, I'm going to go through three things, and then I'm going to go through some of the trades. Like I said, the software I'm using right now only allows 15 minutes. It's not a big deal. I can get it in 15 minutes, but I'm going to try to find one that allows me to just kind of record as much as I want without live streaming all the time. I will live stream certain things, so that way you guys know. So first off, this is the power rankings. We're gonna do top five. First off, no doubt in my mind, I don't think anybody's shocked. You have the Eagles. Eagles 6-0 to start the season. They've got a great core. Devontae Smith. They've got AJ Brown. They've got Jalen Hurts. Darius Slay has been coming in clutch. The CJ Gardner Johnson trade that they got with the Saints has been coming in clutch. That whole team has been insane and has been is by far the best team in the NFL right now. Now, I have friends and a brother who are Bills fans, and everybody's saying, "Nah, the Bills are the best team in the league. They are the best AFC team, no doubt. 5-1. They look really good. They are definitely, I would say, favorites to win the Super Bowl. But the Eagles right now, they are looking absolutely insane. So I honestly think the Eagles are doing better. I think they look like the better team. The Bills definitely second though, without a doubt, sitting at 5-1 right now. Their only loss coming to the Dolphins, and what should have been a win for them, if I'm being honest. They should be undefeated as well. Good team, really good team. Josh Allen looks really good. Stephon Diggs. I really want to see Diggs against Slay. Diggs against Slay is a matchup I really want to see. Josh Allen looks really good, of course. Gabriel Davis has been coming in clutch. That defense has looked really good. So overall, Von Miller's added a lot to that team. So I can't wait to see if they go all the way. Third is the team that the Bills beat in Arrowhead, Kansas City Chiefs. That is also not a shocker. Chiefs sitting at 5-2. They look really good right now. They did, as I will talk about later. These two teams just came to a deal, which again, like I said, I'll talk about here in just a little bit. But that has probably bettered their receiving core. So yeah, 5-2. Of course, you got Patrick Mahomes. I mean, you should honestly be 5-2 or better. Next up, I am proud to say, because for those of you who know me, you know this is a big deal for me. The Giants are 6-1. This is the first time in a long time that we've looked good this early in the season. By far, I'm gonna get some haters. People are gonna say the Cowboys are better. Well, they're 5-2, so I don't want to hear it. They lost to the Eagles, and if I remember correctly, they also lost to the Bucks, who suck. So I don't want to hear it. Giants 6-1 look really good. Daniel Jones has been insane considering what he's done in the past. He's gotten good when I actually pick him up as a backup on my fantasy team. He's actually playing this week for me because Justin Herbert is on a bye week. But yeah, I picked him up. He looks really good. Saquon, I've had since the beginning of the season. I'm so glad I picked him up. I picked him up as a joke because I'm a Giants fan, but turned out to be a fantastic pickup for me. He's been insane. I really hope we don't trade him. I know we may end up trading him for some really good draft picks, but he's just been unstoppable. Brian Dable, I thank you. Lord Jesus knows that we needed you because you have been a great impact on this team. But yeah, I mean that whole team's looked really good. I'm just really impressed. Thibodeau looks really good. He's looked really good on the end there. Dexter Lawrence has looked really good. So I'm really excited that this team is starting off good. And at number five, shocker to me, shocker to pretty much every person who knows that I'm a Giants fan, I have the New York Jets. Um, the Jets sitting at 5-2, they've had some really good games. They started off slow, they started off 1-2, but they really pulled it together. They've beaten some really good teams. They just beat the Packers at Lambeau. We beat the Packers not too long ago. The Giants did in London, but when you go into Lambeau and you win by that margin, and when you have my man Sauce Gardner, who is such just an absolute rebel. He has the audacity to put a cheese head on and walk around their stadium after they beat them, just rubbing it in their face. And they did a Lambo leap. Like, that is just disrespectful, but yet also so respectful at the same time. I cannot tell you how much I respect that team. Yeah, I mean, the Jets look good. It's the first time that both New York teams have looked good in a long time. Um, so yeah, those are definitely by far easily the teams that I will say are my top five. They all look really good right now. Three NFC and two AFC. Or no, sorry, three AFC and two NFC. All right, so this green part here, as I'm going to show you, these are my division winners. As of right now, prediction: Eagles win easy. I know the Giants are looking good. They'll probably finish the season at 11-6. So I don't think that they'll win the division. Eagles will win. Vikings will end up winning their division. The Packers are their closest competition, and the Packers are just not having it. Um, Shocker. Everybody's going to hate me for this. The Atlanta Falcons are winning the NFC South. I will tell you why. I will tell you they're winning the South for one major reason. Because the Buccaneers can't get anything together. They're winning. They're going to end up being really good. So I'm super, super stoked about that. I can't wait to see them win it and go into the playoffs. I love Marcus Mariota. Drake London has looked like an absolute beast. I just really respect that team in general. I think they have a good team. And then I do have the defending Super Bowl champions winning that division. Right now, I'll talk about them in a second. The Seahawks look really, really good, but I think the Rams end up pulling off that division, um, to other people's dismay. All right, right now, division winners, obviously Buffalo and Kansas City. They both just are on fire. I don't think anyone's going to be able to top them this year. Um, I have Tennessee winning just because the Colts have looked horrible. By the way, when you bench Matt Ryan, by the way, they traded for Matt Ryan. It wasn't a whole bunch. The Falcons got the better end of that deal. The Colts have benched Matt Ryan for the rest of the season. So unless something drastic happens, they will be starting. Who did they end up starting? I can't remember off the top of my head right now. Uh, you're gonna put me on the spot. Hang on, let me look that up because it's gonna kill me. Um, because who they started as a rookie. Oh, yeah, Sam Ehlinger. Gosh, I can never say his name. Ehlinger, who was not a rookie. He was a rookie last year. He played for Texas. Yeah, so they've just automatically benched Matt Ryan for the rest of the season as of right now. Um, so I think the Titans have that in the bag. Jaguars are looking. They looked good to be at the beginning of the season. Looked pretty decent, but then you have the Texans, nothing major. Here's where I'm going to get a lot of heat as well. I think the Ravens win the division. I know that the Bengals are starting to come back to their full form, but Jamar Chase is now out for 4 to 6 weeks with a injury, with a hip injury. So odds are he's not going to be playing. I think that team's going to start to kind of lose a little bit of its momentum, and they're going to fall off. The Ravens look really good. They did just win. By the way, I'm recording this at what time is it? 1:47 in the morning. On Friday morning. So the game happened last night. They just won 28. The heck was that? Oh, it was my Xbox controller. Um, they just won a massive game, and so they beat the Bucks 27-22. Yeah, 27-22. So, they're now 4-3. They look really good. They are tied with the Bengals, but they did beat the Bengals. So I think that they win that. So yeah, these are my division winners as of right now, as the standings stand. Some of them I'm going to get heat for, but let me know in the comments. Do you agree so far with my power rankings, and my division winners? If you don't, let me know yours below. All right. Now we're going to go into what I'm calling on the bubble. That's why I made it a circle. These teams are on the bubble to either surpass certain teams or even possibly just sprout. First off, as much as I hate to say it, the Dallas Cowboys do have a great defense. They're probably them and the Giants are going to be pushing it for second place. If the Giants beat them the second time around when they play in Dallas, I think the Giants can take second place. If the Cowboys win, they will take second place. Chargers are a great team. Everybody's hating on them because they're 4-3, but that's because they had some early season struggles with, for some odd reason, playing Justin Herbert while he was hurt. That is the dumbest thing you could have done. They almost beat the Chiefs. I think they can when they play them again. They're a really, really, really good team. They're on the bubble for me. If they can beat the Chiefs the second time around, I think they could possibly win the division. I do. I really, really do. There's a chance. The Bengals I have on the bubble again because, like I said, I don't think they're winning the division, but they're still going to be a great team. And then the Seattle Seahawks are actually leading the division at 4-3 right now. They're leading their division. Everybody else, the Rams are 3-3, and then everybody else is the Cardinals are 2-5, and then the 49ers are 3-4. So overall, this team has looked incredible. There's no doubt in my mind that this team is actually going to be somewhat decent this year. The Cardinals are 3-4 as well. So yeah, I think these teams are the teams that are on the bubble. I think they've got a good team, but they're just not quite there yet. So let me know if you agree with this. Oh, so that's my stuff from the other day. I think these are pretty solid picks. I do. I think that these are pretty good. Let's see. Okay, so next up, we're going to talk trades. I can put it up on the screen, I guess, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to read it off here. First off, most recent one, which I was told you I was going to talk about in a minute. New York Giants trade Kadarius Toney, wide receiver, for a third-round pick and a third-round compensation. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak this morning. Compensatory draft pick, and then a sixth-round draft pick for next year. I will say this: I'm glad that we got rid of him just because he hasn't been like a major partner offense, and he's just, but what aggravates me the most is we got him at 20th overall last year. Not this past year, the year before that, and in 2021. and he hasn't done much, but we got him 20th overall, and all we got was a third and a sixth. I don't agree with that. I think we should have gotten at least a second. Because now you're just adding a good. He's a great receiver. He is. I'm not going to deny that. He's a fantastic receiver. Just was not used like he should have been in our offense. So, I will say that that is a tad bit aggravating, but there's only so much you can do with that. I do not know why this is messing up. Um, Anyway, uh, like I was saying earlier, it's definitely something that I'm glad we got rid of him because we didn't need him and he was just taking up space. We got some picks. I'm glad, but I don't think that a third and a sixth is fair. Up next happened on the 26th, so that was what, Wednesday. The Robert Quinn from the Bears was traded to Philadelphia for a fourth round pick. This is where I say the Bears don't know how to trade. First off, they gave up Khalil Mack for what was it, a third and a fourth? It was something stupid. They gave him up to the Chargers. They're horrible at trading. All you Bears fans, I try to give you sympathy, and then you go and do stupid things like this and make me regret it. Because you're talking about Robert Quinn, who is one of the best pass rushers. I love this man. You just put him on a team that all they did was help their defense tremendously. Like they already have a great defense. Now you give him Robert Quinn, and all you got was a fourth round draft pick. I mean, geez, guys, come on. Um, let's see. Next one was the Raiders and Dallas had a trade. The Dallas got Jonathan Hawkins and a seventh round draft pick, and Vegas received a sixth round draft pick. The seventh round for Dallas is in 2024. The sixth round is this year. The biggest one that came along, which I can't believe the Jacksonville accepted this. This is ridiculous. As you guys may know, Breece Hall went out with a pretty bad injury, and he's not going to be in the rest of the season. He went out with an ACL tear, I think. So they went and decided, hey, let's go shop a running back. They got James Robinson from Jacksonville, which, by the way, he's a great running back. They got him for a sixth-round pick. I'll take that any day of the year. Jets, like I said, making moves, and they're looking good right now. And then the 49ers acquire Christian McCaffrey from the Panthers. This, I will say, is good for the 49 or for the Panthers because he's not been as effective. He's been very injury prone. It's really great for the 49ers though too. It was a fair trade in my opinion. Carolina got a second, third, and fourth from the 49ers for this coming year, and they got a fifth in 2024. And then so they got CMC for that, and I think it'll be good for them. Also, as you guys may know, and Robbie Anderson was traded from Carolina to Arizona. Arizona gave up a sixth-round draft pick in 2024 and a seventh-round draft pick in 2025, all because he just got in a fight on the sideline and decided to, scream and throw a fit. So anyway, I think that was really all the major trades. I want to say, yeah, that's all the major trades. So yeah, that's how I'm saying it in the NFL right now. Again, here are my top 5 up here on the screen. And then here are my projected division winners. Things are subject to change, but as of now, these are my division winners. I think these are pretty solid. And then, of course, my on the bubble teams that are definitely good, but they're just not quite at the top of their playing days. So, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments below, or go on my social media, which is on my channel description. Message me there. What sport do you want to see me do next? My plan is I know the first game of the World Series was tonight. I think it was, right? Today's the 28th. No, wait. Oh gosh, I cannot think for the life of me right now. Yes, it's today, I think. So, I'll probably do a video on that, just a little bit of a recap. But other than that, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.